I got to the point to where I was getting up in the morning, having a drink. As I was in the shower, getting ready for work, and on my lunch break, I'd go down to the liquor store, I'd get a couple shots, come back, I'd take them in the bathroom, and I'd go back to work, and then I'd get some shots to drink in the parking garage before I'd go home. And then I would get home, I would start doing whatever needed to be done for the family for the evening, and then I would drink until I went to bed, and I'd get up and do it again. I served from 2001 to 2008 in the Army, and I spent 2 tours in Iraq. I was a mechanic. I left the military after witnessing my husband commit suicide. And within 2 years got arrested for the first time, and then the second time, and then the third time, all alcohol related, fighting, public intoxication, DUI. I met my current husband and got pregnant. And then all of those behaviors, like I don't care if I live or die behaviors, stopped. So there were long periods of not really any drinking, especially, when after I remarried and my husband deployed, and then I had my second child, and until there was a problem. And then there would be this fight or flight part of me that's like, I need to fight, but there's nothing to fight. There's no enemy here to fight. So then I'd get drunk. The worse the problems were, the more I would repeat those behaviors. And then I think it really took a, shot through the ceiling during COVID. The kids are out of school. I'm trying to juggle working from home. And there's no one that can see what I'm doing. So now I'm sitting at my computer working and drinking. And then that starts to become a pattern. And then I go back to the office and I take that pattern with me. Call it functional, call it whatever. Could take my alcohol level at any point in the day, and it's not going to be zero. And not being there, that takes a lot away from family. My son winning his wrestling match, because even though I'm there and I'm excited for him, there's part of me that's not there. And then it culminated when I was supposed to go to a Cub Scout camp out with my daughter. And I was packing the camping gear, and I was getting drunk. My husband came up to me. He's like, "You're drinking." He's like, "Do you intend to put our daughter in the fucking car and drive her to camp?" When I realized that, I'd kind of gotten to my wit's end, and I went and I said, I really need treatment. I went to an inpatient facility, and, I did spend a lot of time in the rooms. I wanted something that I didn't feel like I needed to sit down and say, I'm a selfish person. I am a liar. I am an alcoholic. I am all of these negative things, because the way I saw it was being an alcoholic is the smallest part of me. I'm smart, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. I've done so many things in my life, and in reality, being an alcoholic, while it's been the most detrimental thing about me, it is the smallest thing about me. And a lot of the issues, I don't think that I addressed all of me. I still felt lethargic all the time. I still felt sick. After leaving there, I almost immediately relapsed. Because one of the things I thought about when I left is that, I want to get healthy. Like, I remember being in good shape at one point in my life, like running half marathons without training for them. So I wanted to find something, a program that was going to make me feel empowered. I wanted to feel something that I hadn't felt since I left the service, which is like empowered, where you have people around you that are saying, you can do this, and if you say you can't do this, then you're full of shit. Stop bullshitting. Instead of people saying, no, you're powerless. You can't do it. There's no way you can do it. And that doesn't focus on all of these negative things that are not who you are as a person. You want to do things that are hard because there's no pride in doing things that are easy. Wake up and say, oh, I'm proud of myself for getting up today and putting my shoes on. I feel proud that I came in and left completely exhausted. When I got here, it was just sort of like everyone welcomed me and kind of treated me like I'd been here for forever. If you're looking for a program that is empowering, if you're looking for a program that is about you being the best that you can be, realizing that you're not just a drunk or a junkie or all of the mistakes that you've made, that you're a person, you will gain back confidence that you probably lost when you were in active addiction. And it's not going to be easy, but you will walk away feeling accomplished. You'll have a sense of pride, of being the person that you want to be. If that's the kind of feeling, that you want, this is a great place to start.